Hi guys, Marcus here and welcome to the Chinese Entertainment Update, July 27th, 2021. I release episodes every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, and this is episode 416. Now because I use Chinese names quite a bit on my show, if you want the English spelling of them, click CC for English subs. I create them myself. In today's episode, the unofficial biography of Flying Fox wraps filming. Love Like the Galaxy begins filming. My final thoughts on ancient love poetry. And the rumored friction between Zhao Liying and her ex-mother-in-law. But first, here's what's recently premiered. Once Given, Never Forgotten is a modern romance drama starring Eric Yang and Sophie Zhang, and it premiered on July 26th. Eric Yang plays a man who falls in love with his late girlfriend's cornea recipient, played by Sophie Zhang. Every time he looks into her eyes, he sees his ex. And to complicate things, his brother also secretly adores her. The aptly titled drama is slated for 40 episodes and is available on iq.com with English subs. You Are My Glory is an upcoming modern romance drama starring Dilraba and Yang Yang, and it premiered on July 26th as well. Dilraba plays Qiao Jingjing, a popular celebrity who signs up to endorse a video game. The problem is, she has no gaming skills whatsoever. To remedy that, she acquires the help of Yutu, a dashing aerospace engineer played by Yang Yang, who becomes her gaming coach. The twist? He's a high school crush who's rejected her confessions of love before. It's really here now, folks. It's slated for 32 episodes and is available on WeTV with English subs. Song of Youth is a costume drama starring Bai Lu and Wang Yizhe, and it premiered on July 26th as well. The drama follows a theater troupe performer who marries a rich young master but eventually discovers a dark secret within his family. I watched the first episode and it gave me good vibes, so I'll probably check it out more in depth later on. The fact that it's a costume drama with no overdubbing is a huge plus for me. The drama is slated for 43 episodes and is available on YouTube with English subs. And lastly, Timeless Love is a modern romance drama starring Chen Youwei and Xu Yiyang, and it premiered on July 26th as well. It follows a bookshop owner who, after an accident, is forced to give up on her dream of becoming a dancer, but she does find love after meeting a young bartender. The drama is slated for 24 episodes and is available on iq.com with English subs. Gotta love how all these dramas are made available with subs, and it's not just English subs. Depending on what platform it is, they might have Korean, Thai, Spanish, and other subs as well. And that's it for what's recently premiered. Moving on, here's a drama wrap to update on. Feiwaichuan, literally translated as the unofficial biography of Flying Fox, is an upcoming wuxia drama starring Qin Junjie and Liang Jie, and they wrapped filming on July 25th after a 4-month shoot. Check out the two little guys with their wrap bouquets in the front. The drama is described as a prequel to Flying Fox of Snowy Mountain. Flying Fox of Snowy Mountain is a wuxia novel written by the late Louis Cha and has been adapted into many dramas in the past. Qin Junjie stars in the currently airing Hengshan Hospital, which is doing quite well on TV viewing charts at the moment. Liang Jie has had a great 2021 so far. She's been in 3 dramas already. Her latest was The Day of Becoming You with Stephen Zhang. I'm a fan of Louis Cha novels and some of their big and small screen adaptations. Not all of them, but some of them I found entertaining, so I am looking forward to see how the unofficial biography of Flying Fox pans out. And moving on, here's a drama booting to update on. Love Like the Galaxy is an upcoming costume drama starring Liu Wu and Zhao Lusi, and they held their booting ceremony on July 25th as well. Production confirmed their lead cast early last month, and now it's on to principal photography for them. Liu Wu and Zhao Lusi were both in The Long Ballad, which ended its run not too long ago. They didn't have many scenes together, but looked good in the few that they had. Here are the 2 stars at the booting ceremony. Some netizens commented that Zhao Lusi looked tired, as she had filmed 3 dramas in a row with very little rest period in between. Love Like the Galaxy is her fourth, and it had only been a few days since she wrapped filming her previous project. Love Like the Galaxy tells the story of a young girl played by Zhao Liying who's had to fend for herself her whole life, and as a result is very pragmatic when it comes to marriage. She meets the Emperor's adopted son, played by Liu Wu, and doesn't just strike up a romance with him, she also gets involved with his political assertions. The drama is based on a novel of the same name written by the same writer who wrote The Story of Minglan. The Story of Minglan's drama adaptation starring Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng was a huge hit, so inevitably there's a certain level of expectation for Love Like the Galaxy. More updates on it as they provide them. And moving on, I recently finished watching the costume drama Ancient Love Poetry starring Zhou Dongyu and Xu Kai, and without giving away any spoilers, here are my final thoughts on it. This is a xianxia drama that spans 3 lifetimes, and at the core of it is the romance. It's about immortals who are willing to sacrifice everything for love. Xianxia is a genre that's quite unique to Chinese dramas, with immortals and demons, and like I said, romances that span multiple lifetimes. Admittedly, it's not my favorite genre. When it comes to costume dramas, I'm more into wuxia or palace dramas even, but I decided to check this one out because it features 2 actors who I generally like, in Zhou Dongyu and Xu Kai. To date, the drama has an average 5.4 rating from almost 113,000 ratings on Douban. That's passable, but with the budget and the resources that was poured into it, I think the producers were hoping for something better. As with any drama I finish watching, I'll give my final thoughts on Ancient Love Poetry by saying some of what I liked and some of what I didn't like about it. Here's some of what I liked about it. 1. The lead actors. There were early complaints by some that Zhou Dongyu didn't have the right look and Xu Kai was too stiff, but I never completely agreed with them. I thought they both did good jobs and it was apparent despite the overdubbing. 2. The other characters. The 2 main characters had good arcs, but the other ones, the supporting ones, and even the villains were well developed and had good stories behind them as well. 3. The marvelous CGI, said to be some of the best you can find in a xianxia drama. I'm normally not huge on CGI, but when one makes the decision to watch a xianxia, one pretty much has to appreciate that part of it. And on 1080 and on a big screen TV, the CGI-laden fight scenes were quite fun to watch. 4. The cool opening sequence and catchy theme song. And last but certainly not least, a good ending. After 49 episodes, the worst thing would have been to be let down by a bad ending, but nope, they wrapped it up quite well. Here's some of what I didn't like about it. 1. The overdubbing. I accept it for what it is, but maintain that dramas and movies are always better when the actors do their own dialogue. 2. Despite the CGI itself being considered top draw for Chinese dramas, the direction in some of those scenes were lacking. For example, she'd be flying 100 miles an hour in the air and her hair would be barely moving. And 3. The unaddressed plot holes, stuff that made me go, okay, if you can do that, why didn't you just do it earlier on? In fact, I find myself asking that question quite a bit when I'm watching dramas in general. Anyway, I think xianxia drama lovers would enjoy this drama, Ancient Love Poetry. But for myself, like I said earlier, the genre is not my favorite, so I wasn't as enamored as some with it. But if I had to rate it, I would still give it something higher than its Douban rating of 5.4, closer to a 6 or a 6.5 for me. And that's it for drama stuff. Moving on, here's some celebrity news. This is an article published on Sohu Entertainment on July 14th. The title reads, Zhao Liying broke down and cried, saying, if mother-in-law did not have this request, would not have divorced Feng Shaofeng. We often see in dramas the overbearing mother-in-law making life difficult for the son's wife. Is this a case of life imitating art? Well, according to the article, it is. But I should point out that although the article quotes Zhao Liying, it doesn't say where the quotes are from. Was it from an interview? Was there a clip of it? Who was she saying it to? They didn't address any of that. So you can, just take the article's word for it, or you can just take it with a grain of salt. Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng divorced in April this year. On the face of it, it seemed amicable, but many speculated as to the reason for their divorce. Much of the talk centered around the friction between Zhao Liying and her mother-in-law, who wanted her to give up her career and have more children. The article said that Feng Shaofeng's mom wanted her to have 3 children. They already have 1, so I guess the request was for 2 more. However, Zhao Liying felt that having children was a decision between husband and wife, and that mother-in-law was interfering. Additionally, and again this is how the article put it, Feng Shaofeng's a mama's boy and could not get his mom to change her mind, so that disappointed Zhao Liying, and hence came the talks of divorce. Although the 2 stars never officially confirmed it, Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng were rumored to have become a real-to-real couple after working together on the 2018 movie The Monkey King 3. They also collaborated on the 2018 drama The Story of Minglan. In October 2018, they announced that they were getting married, and in March 2019 had their first child. Unfortunate that their marriage ended the way it did, but it looks like both have moved on quite swiftly. Both are busy with their respective projects. And on that note, it's Tuesday today, so time for another segment of Where's Marcus At? So the title of the segment doesn't refer to where I'm at physically, it refers to where I'm at in the dramas I'm following. I'm currently following 2 dramas. I'm on episode 15 of The Flaming Heart starring Simon Gong and Zhang Huiwen. Didn't really watch too many episodes of this in the past week. I was mostly watching Ancient Love Poetry and the Olympics. I'm following The Flaming Heart on YouTube where it's available with English subs. I'm on episode 2 of You Are My Glory starring Yang Yang and Dilraba. Yes, I've started to watch it and I might do a first thoughts segment on it pretty soon. I'm following it on WeTV where it's available with English subs. And that's been another segment of Where's Marcus At? It also brings us to the end of this episode. If you want to check out the Princess Agents t-shirt, or the Long Ballad mug, or other Chinese drama merchandise, there is a link to it in the description below. And this show would not be possible without you guys tuning in, so I thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed it, do subscribe and don't forget to hit that notification button for more updates. If you'd like to contribute, check out my Patreon page where for $1 or more a month, you'll have access to perks like recaps, requests, and have your questions answered. So stay safe, and as always, I wish you clear blue skies, good health, and happiness. Until next time, cheers!